This is 6 Minutes, the Seriously International Daily Newscast. It's Wednesday, April 2nd. I'm Emma Albright.
And I'm Anne-Sophie Goninet. Dawn is breaking over Nicaragua while the afternoon is coming to an end in Bhutan. Here in the WorldCrunch newsroom in Paris, it's just after midday. These are the latest headlines. World economies are bracing for Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariffs. Israel announces a major expansion of military operations in Gaza. The Palestinian enclave is the focus of our More Than a Minute feature today, with a report that some residents are quietly being cleared out to Europe and Indonesia. And our daily quiz question comes from a Swiss watchmaker. Our top story today is the sweeping new tariffs that US President Donald Trump is expected to announce in what the White House has dubbed Liberation Day. Details will be announced in a ceremony scheduled for 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The new tariffs are expected to take effect immediately after Trump announces them, while a separate 25% global tariff on auto imports will take effect Thursday. In Israel today, the military announced a major expansion of operations in Gaza, saying large areas of the enclave would be seized and added to the country's security zones. Defense Minister Israel Katz also said evacuations would take place from areas prone to fighting, and urged Gazans to eliminate Hamas and return Israeli hostages as the only way to end the war. With the news of the expanded operation, the long-term future of Gaza remains more uncertain than ever.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that he supports Donald Trump's plans to clear Palestinians out of Gaza. It's an idea that has been widely criticized as ideological, inhumane, and virtually impossible to carry out.
But in an exclusive piece from Beirut-based Arabic news outlet Daraj, there are reports that the plan may actually already be underway. Mohamed Mansour writes that Palestinian families who had long sought to leave Gaza are suddenly getting permission to go. This quiet exodus in recent weeks to the Israeli-controlled Kerem Shalom commercial crossing has largely escaped the radar of media attention. Emma, tell us more about this piece.
Mansour reports that the departure of Gazans from the enclave is coordinated daily. Dozens of families have recently been benefiting from unprecedented Israeli facilities that allow them to travel via Ramon Airport in southern Israel to reunite with first-degree relatives in European countries. According to the report, these families, who had faced years of rejection and delays, have suddenly received approvals in recent weeks to leave Gaza. The departure of some Gazan families coincides with the intensified Israeli effort to displace Palestinians outside the enclave. On March 24th, Israeli Minister of Security Israel Katz announced the creation of a special department within his ministry to organize what he called the voluntary exit of Gaza residents to third countries. Israel said the plan relies on cooperation with foreign countries, such as Indonesia, to which 100 Palestinians from Gaza have already relocated as part of an initial trial.
Are these people actually leaving voluntarily?
Well, the Israeli moves come amid catastrophic humanitarian conditions due to the ongoing war and severe blockade, making migration a forced option of survival for many. Reports indicate that the number of Gazans seeking to leave will increase as the economic crisis worsens and living conditions deteriorate. So while Israel describes this migration as voluntary, observers argue that the harsh conditions imposed on Gaza turn it into forced displacement under a humanitarian guise as part of a systemic policy to empty Gaza of its residents and reshape its demographic landscape. So it may be that the first step in Trump's vision of emptying Gaza is making life there simply unbearable.
Now let's take a look at today's international front pages. Liberal wins Wisconsin race in blow to Musk, headlines the Wall Street Journal, reporting on Susan Crawford's victory for a seat on the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Crawford, a liberal judge from Dane County, defeated a challenger endorsed by US President Donald Trump and tech billionaire Elon Musk. This comes after Musk and groups he backed had spent more than $21 million in an effort to defeat Crawford in what became the most expensive judicial contest in American history. Hollywood is mourning the death of actor Val Kilmer, who died at the age of 65 from pneumonia on Tuesday night in Los Angeles. Kilmer starred in some of the biggest movies of the 1980s and 90s, portraying fan favorite Iceman in Top Gun, Batman in Batman Forever, and Jim Morrison in The Doors. We're closing things out today with a daily quiz question that comes from a Swiss watchmaker. Vacheron Constantin unveiled a new one-of-a-kind wristwatch at the 2025 Watches and Wonders Trade Fair in Geneva. What's special about it? A. It's the world's most expensive. B. It features a mini drone. C. It's the most complicated mechanical wristwatch ever made. Or D. It doesn't tell time. The correct answer is C. Swiss watchmaker Vacheron Constantin's new timepiece offers a record-breaking 41 functions, making it officially the most complicated mechanical wristwatch ever produced. In horology, a complication refers to any function that goes beyond standard time telling. The record-breaking wristwatch, made out of 1,521 separate components, can track the sun's position in the sky and even tells the wearer when certain stars will be visible from Earth.
That's the latest from around the world. If you like this podcast, we'd really appreciate it if you could help us out with a follow, share, and a 5-star rating on your preferred podcasting platform. For more of the best of the international press, delivered exclusively in English, visit us at worldcrunch.com. We'll see you here tomorrow. À demain!